Hi, Angelo Batio here with the weekly live stream. And we have a really cool guest, another left-handed player. Why don't you tell us all about yourself and what you're doing? And
Hey, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you. Such a legend and inspiration to me and so many shredders.
thank you.
My name's Asoudegan. I endorse Sawtooth instruments. I'm in the Sawtooth family, and proud to say so. I run the Rainbow Jam. That's where I'm headed to tonight in Hollywood, California. And yeah, we're gonna go through some of what makes these guitars so special and unique.
Yeah, and also, you know, I met Ty a while ago, and you know, he's a really killer guitar player. Like he said, he does things at the Rainbow and is very active here in Hollywood. Sunday, the Bow.
Yep, Rainbow Bash.
Yeah. It's going to be really cool. Sunday's like this all-day affair. A lot of bands, and you're a part of that, correct?
Yeah, I'm going to be stage managing this year. I've been working with the Maglieri family for
cool.
A few of these bashes, and it's feels great to be part of the family and have a good time and rock out.
Nice.
Well, you've been with the whiskey for how long? A long time now, right?
I've been playing there for a few years, and then over the past couple of years, been doing sound and just taking care of anything in the guitar department over there, amp wise.
It's great. So the bottom line is Ty's doing a lot here in California. Very active musically. But what we wanted to talk about is something else as well, and to show, like a player like him. Sawtooth is one of the companies in the beginning that did most of the models right-handed and left-handed. And a lot of times, you could get a right-handed guitar, but you would have to get one custom built or they weren't available. That's what happened with me. I'm left-handed, but I couldn't get a left-handed guitar when I was 10 years old. They just weren't available. I mean, guitar is one of the only instruments where you can play left-handed.
Right.
You don't get a left-handed flute,
no,
left-handed saxophone. You don't get a left-handed piano.
Right.
And the only other instrument is maybe drums.
Yeah.
Because you can set up a kit. Lefty. So guitar is unique in so many ways, but. Here's one of the things too on a business side of it. And then Todd, shred for everybody, and people hear me all the time, and I want them to hear somebody like you that's just killer. With everything that's going on in the world today, I'll give you an example. When I was right out of high school, I had saved my money. I worked at Toys R Us and at a gas station, and I saved up $500 and I got myself a Les Paul. Okay, $500. That was cheap. In today's money, a cheap guitar for a decent quality, that translates to almost $3,300 today. What happened is over the years, the price of guitars just kept going down and down. In fact, in the industry, we called it the race to the bottom. Because you had all these, big, the GCs of the world, and they started discounting things, and it was actually, there had to be a time where something gave, and we're at the time now that, and this is why I'm saying this, Sawtooth has a lot of these M24s in left-handed versions. We have a good amount right now, but this is you're going to see the end of these super low price guitars across the board, not just with Sawtooth, but it's just a sign of the times. The price is going up, and that's it. And so what Sawtooth did is we bought massive quantities of guitars. We still have guitars in stock, certain models, some are sold out, but some that are available before the prices start getting up. And for example, that's a German-made Floyd Rose. Just that piece alone, if you bought it separately, is about $300. And then when you look at, these are really high-quality parts, but these guitars are available now. And Joe, you are one of the main owners.
Yes.
What is the like price point.
This is $499.
Yeah, so you know the like it's $499 for the entire guitar. Just to buy these components individually, it would cost you more than to buy the guitar. And this is what I'm saying, that you know this is it's just a sign of the times. Just like prices have escalated since COVID, the era of the super cheap guitar, that's you know, and its value really, because you're never going to see value like this again, because the prices have to go up. Everything's gotten more expensive. Look at the case you brought over for your guitars.
Right, yeah.
I used to get these flight cases for my double guitars. I used to pay around, it sounds expensive, but like $475 for a beautiful ATA flight case. You could roll a car over it. That same case a few years ago cost right under $1,300, and it's just, everything's going to be there. The value of these guitars is right now going up. You can never get a better deal on this, and we have these in stock. Having said that, Ty, why don't you shred for us and show us what you can do?
All right, I'll play a little excerpt from my original band, Fast Ride.
Cool. But anyway, it sounds great. And the point is this: we have certain models that we have a good amount. We've got these in stock right now. You cannot get a better value. And in the future, I don't care where you get instruments, the price is going up. You can't just, you know, this whole race to the bottom thing, it was a matter of time. You know, if you look at just the way the music industry worked in the United States, you had individually owned stores, mom and pop stores, we would call them, just all over. When I did clinics in the 1990s, they were everywhere. I was doing 20, 30 clinics a month. And you know, I've been to 65 countries, but there were all these music stores. Then what happens? The big chains come in, the guitar centers. And so all of a sudden, the mom and pop stores go out of business, okay? So now it's all GCs everywhere. And then the items keep getting discounted and discounted and discounted till all of a sudden Guitar Center's not doing that well anymore. So so then it gets consolidated, then you have the internet. So what happened is it got about as low as it can go. And so again, Sawtooth has always got great value for the money. You cannot get a better deal on this guitar, and we have them in stock. There's certain models that we have. Some of my signature models in the right-handed versions, we ordered multiple shipments. They were just gone. Well, this is one of my signatures, but not everybody's left-handed like you. Or if and some people like me that are left-handed, I learned how to play right-handed. You know, so, but can you play just a little bit more on that? Sounds killer, but that's it. We are going to put links in the comments section, but again, I can't stress this enough that everybody knows what's going on in the world right now, and this is not a gloom and doom scenario at all. I'm just saying so you get a little bit of behind the scenes of what's actually happening on the instrument side, and we have these in stock. Sawtooth was really great during COVID. We were one of the only companies that was really stocked up, and it was a lot to do with Joe, one of the main owners. He saw the writing on the wall. Well, we have, it's true, you know, and but we stocked up on a lot of things before the price point starts escalating, and you will see it. So anyway, you cannot get better value. Just this alone, the German Floyd Rose, it's the top of the line. If you put a $20,000 guitar together and you wanted a Floyd, that would be the Floyd you put on. unless you want to dip it in gold, and I'm not sure that would be any better, you know. So it would, but these are the best that you can get, the best metal, the hardest metal. We like metal, heavy. But anyway, so I just wanted to say, this is the guitar. If you are a lefty, or if you even want to start messing around playing left-handed like I do with the double guitar, it's worth having these. I have several left-handed guitars in my collection, because I like them. Not counting the double guitars, but they're great. And we have them in stock right now. So I'm Angelo Batio, Ty.
Ty Asoudegan.
Yes, and then we have Joe Fuco, one of the main owners, running the camera. And he will be at the Rainbow tonight. And he'll be at the Rainbow, what do they call it, the Jam? On
the Backyard Bash.
Backyard Bash. Those things are so freaking cool. I actually played one before COVID. I did my solo show. And yeah, it was great. I played like in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And it was just really cool. What they do is, people are familiar with the Rainbow and the Roxy. There's a big parking lot behind the Roxy, like a big area. And so they put up the stage, like if you're on Sunset, looking at the bow on the Roxy, it's right to the right of the Roxy. That's where the stage, and thousands of people can get back there. It is the party. We were at one earlier this year. We nuked a few brain cells, I must admit.
Another one on Sunday.
Yeah. That's
so this Sunday, and Sawtooth is sponsoring all the backline, which is another thing that we enjoy doing with the Rainbow. We're at the Whiskey as well. We're at the Rainbow Jam upstairs.
Absolutely.
Even, right?
Yeah, Sawtooth is everywhere. You know, we're really, you know, we love the Hollywood scene and the LA scene. It's been a major music mecca forever, and you know, we're just continuing it. But yeah, Sawtooth is at the Whiskey, the Bow, 3 clubs, and then we're going to be playing 3 clubs for a quick set Saturday night. So you are Friday and Sunday. We're Saturday. So, but anyway, well, thank you again, Angelo Batio, for Sawtooth Musical Instruments. Ty, we really appreciate it.
Thanks so much.